First, the top news headlines. CBI sleuths raid residence of AG Senior Accountant Officer in Imphal. COVID-19 cases cross 77 lakh in India. Recoveries reach 68 lakh. And Z main to be conducted in more regional languages. Very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is Suraj Khongban giving you the news. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in detail. Sleuths of CBI Anti-Corruption Bureau ACB today raided the residence of a Senior Accountant Officer of Accountant General AG at Sagolban Mainolerak in Imphal West. The raid at the residence of Government Officer Konjengbam Ibo Them began early this morning. The raid was carried out under the supervision of ACB Superintendent of Police Khamram. The raid came after receiving reliable information about possession of assets disproportionate to his known source of income. A large amount of cash, jewelries and documents were confiscated from his residence during the raid. The number of coronavirus infections reported in a span of 24 hours remained below 60,000 for the fourth consecutive day yesterday, as India's case load went past 77 lakh, while recoveries have crossed 68 lakh, according to data updated by the Union Health Ministry. A media report said the COVID-19 cash load mounted to 77,06,946 with 55,839 new infections being reported in a day, while the deaths climbed to 1,16,616 with 702 more fatalities. The data updated at 8 a.m. showed a total of 68,74,518 people have recuperated from the disease so far, pushing the national recovery rate to 89.20%, while the case fatality rate stood at 1.51%. The active cases of coronavirus infection remain below 8 lakh for the sixth consecutive day. There are 7,15,812 active cases of coronavirus infection in the country, which accounts for 9.29% of the total cash load, the data stated. On the global scale, India continues to report one of the lowest cases million population, with consistently falling case fatality rate, 1.51%. Presently, it also has one of the lowest COVID-19 mortality, Ministry of Health said in a tweet attaching pictures of two graphs. India has conducted last 5 crore sample testing in only 45 days, Lokesh Sharma, scientist and media coordinator at ICMR, said. Manipur's COVID-19 total case tally has climbed to 16,621 in the last 24 hours after 339 new cases were reported. The fresh cases are from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Jiribam, Ukhrul, Chandel, Kakching, Tamenglong, Churachandpur, Tengnopal, Senapati and Bisnupur districts. In the last 24 hours, 3 persons, a 70-year-old woman from Bisnupur, a man aged 58 years from None and another man aged 35 years from Bisnupur succumbed to coronavirus at Rajmedicity, RIMS and Jenims respectively, taking the death toll to 127. Meanwhile, 196 persons were recuperated and discharged from various COVID care facilities in the last 24 hours. The active cases stand at 4,101, while the recoveries have reached 12,393. The recovery rate in the state was 74.56% as of this morning. The National Testing Agency NTA will conduct Joint Entrance Examination G Men in more regional languages for admission to the National Institutes of Technology, NITS and other engineering colleges, Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said yesterday. The NTA conducted the entrance test in 3 languages this year: English, Hindi and Gujarati. Minister Nishank said that the examination will be conducted in the regional languages, where entry to the state engineering colleges is decided based on an examination conducted in language of the region. According to reports, the NTA will prepare a list of the regional languages for conduct of the G Men based on consultation with the states. Well, it's time now for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Khanganjaba Birla Emporiums Private Limited IRA Finance Private Limited ki customers amadi beneficiaries singi mafamda karigumba khara khanganjari madudi malemgi oiba pandemic amadagi company na benefit piba lectururaba matungda October gi tang manga dagi pithokpa hauzaruraba matungda karigumba company gi manunggi oiba khudong chadaba amadagi November 9 fauba benefit piba lecturagani makhatana November 8 dagi benefit asi amuk pithokpa hauzaragani Benefit payout list to no mawalingayda office ki notice board tagi khangbiba yaragani. Masida customer singna warobiba tobidana company na lecture riba warep asida mayam na support tobina ba amadi khudong chadaba asigidamak customer singna warobidana ba noluk na haijari. Khanganjari ba General Manager Birla Emporium Private Limited IRA Finance.
Sina pare. Tan ba dinate ko? Asing ba? Ay napamba. Darkar ba grocery items singa? Red delivery app season araga order to biro loire. Chaning ba restaurant ki food po erso. Overpay to budilar dana. Pot khuding ma discount pi buga loina na. Khudak te inakti yore isine. Red delivery for you. COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school, college, coaching center chingba sing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sang ne experience leiraba oja sonamani na puthopi be application ngasi mak Google Play Store da changbi duna download tobi sonamani e-classes
Khudong Chaba Laubiho, Radiant E-Ride Amadi State Bank of India ga punna kusamnaraga India government ki makhada Mudra Yojana scheme gi kuthangda thabak panghaudrabasingda senda lambi ki achauba mateng oinaba sadmiron fagat hanaba loinana loan gi khudong chaba pizari ahanba miyoi chamada akaknaba matam khara gi oina loan pizagani akupa marol gi damak Radiant E-Ride head office Sangai Pro Ningthem call amasung branches contact number 8257850421.
Welcome back after the break. A team of Thabal police under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Dr. S. Ibomcha Singh busted a brown sugar factory and arrested 2 persons along with huge quantity of suspected brown sugar at Lilong Hauro Hangam Thabi yesterday. The arrested have been identified as Mohammad Saukat Ali, aged 35 years, son of late Mohammad Rasid Ahmed of Lilong Hauro Hangam Thabi, and Chinnailam Hokib alias Lalam alias Lamsi, aged 28 years, wife of Mohammad Nawaz Khan of Lilong Hauro Hangam Thabi. The police team, after a tip-off, rushed to the Lilong Hauro Hangam Thabi and carried out a search operation at the residence of Mohammad Tomba Pundrei Mayum alias Abdullah, aged 32 years, son of late Mohammad Rasid Ahmed of Lilong Hauro Hangam Thabi. During this search, the police recovered 2 large bags and 1 small plastic bag containing a huge quantity of suspected brown sugar, police said. With the upcoming by-polls round the corner, Chief Minister N. Biren carried out high-pitched campaigning for the second time in poll-bound Wangzing Tentha constituency for BJP candidate Paunam Brozen. A day-long political conference was also held at Papal Community Hall in Wangzing yesterday. Chief Minister Biren during the campaign emphasized on the need of a robust political party to ensure a politically stable Manipur. He lauded Poonam Brosen for resigning from MLA-ship to help re-establish a secure and strong party like BJP. Chief Minister would voters and sought support for BJP nominee P. Brosen in the November 7 by-polls. He noted that his government has introduced Chief Minister Gi Haksel Gitengbang for the public, besides taking steps to remove poverty. N. Biren also mentioned about various government schemes including Ayushman Bharat. He also said there are more schemes on the cards. Biren also mentioned about benefits of old age pension and Go to Village mission. He further mentioned about a slew of infrastructure development works taken under his government in 3.5 years. MP Lesemba Sana Jauba, Education Minister SURAJ, Family and Welfare Minister O. Henry, Chairman of PDN Kurai Constituency MLA L. Susindro, BJP Thobal District President Yumnam Kumarjit and other BJP members were also present. On the auspicious occasion of Durga Puja, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren extended greetings to the people of Manipur. In his message, N. Biren stated that the festival of Durga Puja is celebrated with different themes in various parts of India as it signifies the triumph of righteousness over evil, besides reminding us of the power of ethical and moral behavior and the value system which are the bedrock of our society. A group of angry investors of Salai Holdings and Private Limited tore down a flag of North East India Development Party NEIDP and a signboard at the party office located at Sagolban Tera Sapam Lerak yesterday. NEIDP has occupied the office building of Salai Holdings and Private Limited located at Sagolban Tera Sapam Lerak for months on agreement. On October 13, a reminder was sent to the party to vacate the building. Speaking to media, one of the investors said that the company had earlier assured to pay back monthly interest to its investors from November 1st. However, due to lack of working place, the process was delayed as cited by the company. ABVP Visnupur unit has organized a 3-day self-defense training for girls at the Kakas campus of Ningthokong in Visnupur district. Around 25 girls are participating in the training, which began yesterday. Bibhag convener L.K. Salam, during the opening day of the training program, appealed to the girls to acquire self-defense techniques to protect themselves from sexual harassment, rape attempts and domestic violence. He also said that self-defense is a way of empowering women in a true sense. Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Gitam University Visakhapatnamda BSc Nursing amadi MSc Nursing in NPCC gidamak female amadi male candidate singna admission tawbiba yaragani. Campus manungda masagi hospital leizaraba medical college ni. Room amada mahiroi ani khaktamak leiba live facility yauraba amadi yamna hygienic oiraba hostel yauraba campus ni. MSc Nursing da admission fanglaba mahiroi singda tha khudingi stipend oina rupees 9,000 fangani. Tuition fee structure BSc rupees 40,000 per year, food and accommodation rupees 45,000 per year. First to fourth year, same fees. MSc Nursing in NPCC fees rupees 1.5 lakh per year. Food and accommodation rupees 45,000 per year. Eligibility BSc, Class 12 pass, Physics, Chemistry, Biology and English 50% in aggregate. Manipur ki mahiroi singi oina entrance test yaudana direct admission tawbiba yagani. Supnatagi sit tara mga khaktani. Akupa marol gidamak contact tobiro Educare Zone near Bosem Babupara. Contact number 6009062261 natraga 8794026277.
Kezabatana nupiyo bisingi leitingni. Khwaidigi hena thawaina tajana kezaba numitti luhongba numitni. Punsida amuktang thokpa luhongba numitta thawaina hek tajaba mohongda kenaba amadi numit asida thonaba tongan ba pologi design kaya fangbiragani. Akupa morolgi dama contact tawbirau. Khoisnam Priyananda, Lairenjam Awang Lekai near Mekola. Contact number 6909610936.
Aramba by 2020 da phangbigadaba items sing groceries, electronic items, electric vehicle, organic vegetables, frozen items, baby care, household items, health and personal care, snacks and beverages, indigenous items, fresh fruits and much more.
Yeah. Fear. Ako makeup thoju ke doroga. Isa gi darkar ba pot macha am gi su dukan amadang chang amada su phangda matam sumang hakchang su wa ba se yum da phamna apama pot lai rasi kai aram by 2020 download tawsalo aduga isa gi puri khau sidana khwairamban bazar da lai ba dukan mayam se hapaga jalase bantharanu hojik mak download to
Now, enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Thoibi,
Thaza, cheng no slow. Ai khau lo thogi.
marks ti.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichet asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra.
Thaza, ai sukhange. Ai anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thokke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingbasing phajingadori bani. Nushite yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthoktoine.
Adudi Thaza, ai marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichetagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu. Season nabiruraba disposable mask sing mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadopiyu natragana phumjinbiyu. Fina same sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suluk samthokpiraba matungda da seasanabiyu.
Isagi mamal yamlaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back. Autonomous District Council Tamenglong Chairman Namsin Ray Panmay yesterday inaugurated a newly built barrack-type teachers' quarter at Kamranga Khasi village under Tausim subdivision in Tamenglong district. Executive member ADC Tamenglong Hatling Dongyal was also present at the occasion. Speaking at the event, Namsin Ray Panmay said the construction of the quarter started on June 26. He also said a new SDC office at Faitol and a water supply scheme are in the pipeline. The protest by Manipuris in Assam demanding recognition of Manipuri language as one of the official languages of Assam continued unabated. Various civil society groups yesterday staged a protest at Fullertal Digger Point in Kasar district of Assam. Lakhipur SDO arrived at this site and assured the protesters of fulfilling their demands, following which the protest was discontinued.
October ki tang punithoi Women Action Committee for Village Protection na Imalon ki kanaba ki Imalon Associate Official Manipuri Language ki demand ki damakta ngasi Fuletol ki digar tinmukhi da digar point da akoina akan badhana ama changching ki akan.
The NSCN-IM has denied involvement in the ambush on Assam Rifles convoy in Tirap district of Arunachal Pradesh on Wednesday morning last. An Assam Rifles Jawan was killed in the ambush. In a press statement, the group clarified that NSCN has nothing to do with the Arunachal Pradesh ambush incident that took place at the place near Sanliam village in Tirap district. It is unfortunate that the media people simply gave report based on their own wild conjecture, blaming the NSCN. Such an unhealthy practice by the media to connect NSCN to the incident where one Assam Rifles Jawan died is highly dismissive. The clarification came following reports that the NSCN-IM was allegedly behind the attack. So far, no group has claimed responsibility for the incident. It may be mentioned that the incident took place around 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday when a convoy of 6 Assam Rifles came under heavy fire. In the firefight, one personnel of Assam Rifles died while one sustained bullet injuries. Police yesterday recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition from Nengma Dalgar jungle in Meghalaya's East Garo Hills, EGH district. As per a media report, acting on an intelligence input, a team of East Garo Hills Police launched a search operation in and around Nemgan Dalgar jungle and recovered 85 rounds of 7.71 mm ammunition of sniper rifle. The weapons were brought to William Nagar Police Station for verification. A case is being registered for further investigation, police officials said. East Garo Hills Police have been successfully recovering hidden armament that have been buried by late Sohandi Sira and self-styled Commander-in-Chief of Garo National Liberation Army GNLA officials aided. Tripura government finally provided financial assistance to the surrendered militants who surrendered before Chief Minister Biplab Deb and other top-level officials on August 13th last year. According to media reports, on August 13 last year, a total of 88 National Liberation Front of Tripura NLFT SD cadres surrendered in presence of the Tripura Chief Minister. An agreement was also signed between the NLFT leaders, state government and the central government, according to which the government announced an economic package and the rehabilitation of the former militants. Chief Minister Deb yesterday handed over check worth rupees 1 lakh each to the 136 former militants during a function. Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Lamjingbo Finance na COVID-19 na thogal liba khudong chadba mayam si usiraga collateral security yautana document chang dana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani shahida sunatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan ki khudong chaba pisari han loan lobi ki basingi suwana gu makhal gi loan asi lobi ki khudong chaba pisagani akupa morol gi dama contact to below Lamjingbo Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Nama Aikhoi Khwai Pumnamak Pukon Biramba Dr. Wahengbam Imo Singna Mahaki Nungsijaraba Imung Manung Sagaina Tayamadi Marum Mapang Khwai Pumnamak Puthadok Lamlaga Haukiba October Gitang Taranithoi English Singanikun Meragi Kun Gamangani Panba Ningthokaba Numita Brindaban Prapti Oikre Lakliba October Gitang Kunga Manga English Singanikun Meragi Mapani Panba Nongmaizing Numita Sira Uchab Din Thokle Upalaksya Sida Brahman Vaishnav Ahalamanamadi Marumapang Khwai Pumnamakna Matam Chana Lingbiraktuna Harinam Sarvan Taubiranaba Nolukchari Thauram Pareng Ved Kadpa Ayuk Pung Nipan Makai Sankritan Hoba Ayuk Pung Mapan Seva Fangjariba Dr. Wahengbam Ongbi Nalini Devi Sahadarmani Ranjit Kumar Manaunupa Nimai Manaunupa Niranjit Machanupa Dr. Indibar Machanupa Prakashorai Sam Mayanupa Anis Kumar Machanupa, Jobendra Machanupa, Daniel Machanupa, Bino Kumari Manaunupi, Urmila Manaunupi, Promila Manaunupi, Nirmala Machanupi, Dimple Mamongnupi, Bisoya Mamongnupi, Dr. Shunanda Machanupi, Tarun Kumari Mamongnupi, Usakiran Machanupi, Dipti Machanupi, Henrika Masunupi, Blessy Masunupi, Jerina Masunupi, Sagolban Sayang Pukri Mapal Imphal.
Nang na medical ta masatpada ay siyaw gina nang naktahang bala ini. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course. 12 pass in arts or science stream and confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 pass and above duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Nama. Youth Affairs and Sports Department Director Oina Thau Pubiramba Dr. Konsam Siam Sundar IAS na mahaki nungsizaraba imong manung sagay natay marup mapang khwai pumnamak puthadok lamlaga haukiba tang taramari English singanikon yumsakay sa numita Brindaban Prapti oikre lakliba tang taramapanda asi sanchoy lokhatcharaga tang kuntarukta chira usop den thoklay Upalakhya sada Brahman Vaishnav Ahalaman amadi marup mapang khwai pumnamakna matam chana lengbiraktuna harinam shravan taubiranaba patrana nimantra kachari seba phangzariba Konsam Kumar Singh mapa Konsam Ongbi Jandavi Devi mama Konsam Ongbi Dr. Ranjita Achom Sradamini Konsam Ongbi Gita Devi Mataima Konsam Angelina Devi Machanupi Konsam Sarafina Devi Machanupi, Roxy Rose Konsam Machanupi, Konsam Premananda Singh Mayamba, Konsam Arian Singh Machanupa, Robin Red Konsam Machanupa, Thoram Pareng, Ayuk Pung Nipan Makai, Bekatpa, Nungtil Pungahum, Sankritan Loiba, Wangkai Yonglan Leirat.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathel khudingmak Red Delivery app ki khuthangda order topilaktuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba bijari. App si download tawduna app si gi khuthangda ngasimak order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba polam sing khakta natana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ni. Ngasimak download tawbiyu Red Delivery for you.
Welcome back. The Northeast Frontier Railway NFR authorities have decided to run 2 more festival special trains in addition to the 10 pairs of festival special trains already announced. The 04084 Delhi Katihar special will leave Delhi at 11 on every Friday with effect from today and reach Katihar at 10 p.m. the next day. In the return journey, 04083 Katihar Delhi special will start at 11:50 p.m. from Katihar on every Saturday with effect from tomorrow and will reach Delhi at 10:50 p.m. the next day. Nearly 3,500 people were evacuated from a residential building in Maharashtra's Mumbai after a major fire broke out at the city centre mall in Nagpara area last night. According to reports, the BMC said around 3,500 residents of the 55-floor Orchid Enclave tower adjoining the mall were shifted as a precautionary measure. Mumbai Fire Brigade personnel are engaged in controlling the blaze at the mall over 12 hours after the fire broke out there. The fire was initially categorized as level 1 minor but was upgraded to level 3 at 10:45 p.m. and to level 4 at 2:30 a.m. after flames spread to other parts of the building. According to media reports, the blaze at the Mumbai Mall has now been upgraded to level 5. 2 more personnel were injured during the firefighting operation at the city centre mall in Mumbai. Both have been sent to the nearby hospital for their treatment. Around 24 fire engines and over 200 fire personnel are still pressed in action to control the blaze at Mumbai Mall as the fire rages on even 12 hours after it broke out. Amid the strengthening ties between the two countries, the US President Donald Trump today described the air in India as filthy and shift the climate change blame to India along with China and Russia. Amid the reports that Trump's remark come at a time when he was explaining his move to withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord. He had said that the move would have made America a non-competitive nation. Look at China, how filthy it is. Look at Russia, look at India, the air is filthy. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. CBI sleuths raid residence of AG Senior Accountant Officer in Imphal. COVID-19 cases cross 77 lakh in India, recoveries reach 68 lakh. And Z meant to be conducted in more regional languages. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur and have a pleasant day.
ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯍꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ